It's time to open a browser window. It's time to put on your favorite pants. Log into Twitter, put your headphones on and dance, dance, dance. Block out the world for 65 minutes or more. Put a sign on your office door, cause Doubleclicks Live for this month is about to start. About to start now. Doubleclicks, Doubleclicks, Doubleclicks Live. It's a free show and you don't have to drive. Sing along, meet the guests. It's almost time for Doubleclicks, 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 Doubleclicks Live. Hello everybody, welcome to Doubleclicks Live from Portland, Oregon. We're the Doubleclicks, and our special guest this month is Rock Paper Cynic.
Yeah.
So we will be playing your requests as well as some other music and have our special guest with us, and that's everything that happens.
Hooray.
Thanks for being here. You can join us in the chat here on YouTube. You should see a chat if you're watching live on YouTube. If you're watching from the future, hello.
Hello.
And you can join us on Twitter with hashtag DoubleClicksLive, where you can post your selfies and then look at everybody else's selfies and see where everyone is. And it's like we're all together, but we're all not together.
Yeah. Your hair looks great.
Your hair looks great.
Thank you. Where you can post yourself?
Everybody exists.
It's happening.
It's all happening. Hey, everybody, we're so happy that you're here. You may notice we've got costumes on.
We do.
Aubrey is
I'm Rose Quartz.
Rose Quartz, and I am Sadie
Yeah, you are.
from Steven Universe, Aubrey's favorite show.
Yeah, it is.
And so we put on these costumes. We were recording a cover video today of 2 Steven Universe songs because it's a great show that
It is.
teaches really great things.
Yeah.
And it's also really fun, and
I love it a lot.
Aubrey loves it a
I
lot.
highly recommend.
So we
Try it out.
have a couple songs from Steven Universe we're gonna play for you
It's got great music.
right now.
Yeah.
It's what's happening. Oh, this first one's on the guitar.
It sure is.
Yes. We got Scott Schultz, Crow Gould, Kendra, Erica, Robert.
Yay.
Lauren is on the chat moderation.
Thank
Oh,
you,
Richard's
Lauren.
also here. Yay,
Hey,
everybody. Everybody's here. We're
Hooray.
having fun. And this first song is a song by Greg Universe.
Yes.
Correct.
Technically Rebecca Sugar.
Rebecca
But the
Sugar.
character
Yes.
Greg Universe is the one who introduces it in.
I feel like we are characters in Steven Universe now, so
Oh, okay,
as
sorry.
far as we're concerned, it's by Greg Universe.
Yes, you're right.
And this it's a song about love.
It is.
It's really great.
It's a great song.
All right, here we go. Oh, I just started. I know I'm not that tall. I know I'm not that smart. But let me drive my van into your heart. Let me drive my van into your heart. I know I'm not that rich. I'm trying to get my start. But let me drive my van into your heart. Let me drive my van into your heart. And if we look out of place, baby, that's okay. I'll drive us into outer space so we can hear what people say. I know I don't have a plan. I'm working on that part. But let me drive my van into your heart. 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 Yay! It's about love
It is.
and happiness.
It is. And a van.
And a van.
And space.
Yes. All of the things.
That's Greg Universe's gimmick. It's space.
Is that true?
Yes.
He's like a nerd musician.
Yeah.
Inside the Steven
He's
Universe.
Star Child.
That's awesome.
That's his stage persona. It's really great.
It's really good.
And he lives in a van.
We could spend this entire show explaining
No,
Steven Universe to you,
That'd be a bad
and
idea.
Aubrey would not run out of things to
Nope.
say.
Nope. Nope.
She wouldn't.
I could keep going.
She could keep going.
I'm
We're
gonna
not gonna
stop.
do it.
No.
I'm just saying we could do it.
Yeah.
How's it sound, everybody? It looks good. Grover arm flails. Wee. Yeah. Everybody's great.
You're all great.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here.
Okay, this next song is a song that Steven Universe sings,
Son of Greg Universe.
to Pearl and Amethyst.
Yes.
Because he finds out that they can
They can do fusion.
into Opal,
Yes.
who's a giant woman, and he gets very excited. And I really like this song
Why do you like this song?
because it's about a giant woman.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
It's good.
It is so good.
All right, here we go. All I wanna do is see you turn into a giant woman.
A giant woman.
All I wanna be is someone who gets to see a giant woman. All I wanna do is help you turn into a giant woman.
A giant woman.
All I wanna be is someone who gets to see a giant woman.
Oh, I know it'll be great, and I just can't wait to see the person you are together. Give you the chance, you could do a huge dance because you are a giant woman.
You might even like being together, and if you don't, it won't be forever. But if it were me, I'd really wanna be a giant woman.
A giant woman.
All I wanna do is see you turn into a giant woman. Our hair looks so good.
Yes.
Oh, this is fun. I dyed my hair purple.
Isn't it great?
I'm sure you've been mentioning it.
I wore a wig. And a giant dress, which you cannot see.
Yeah, look
It's
at
so
that.
big. You guys, it's so big.
It's
you
really.
like my gem? I made it myself.
We had to go to Michael's today to get gem making supplies.
Gem.
That was a fun thing. Also, Aubrey trying to like move equipment around and stuff while wearing this giant dress.
Yeah.
We're also
Doesn't work.
pulling this camera around, which is kind of fun.
Ooh.
You guys are mobile.
Here we go. We'll move that. There we go.
Yes, yes.
And we
Oh,
have this
gosh.
great new backdrop.
Yeah, it's hexagons. We have a new song we've played on the live stream. Oh, maybe this is what's moving. Okay, called one of the possible titles is "Women Know Math." So I thought I'd get us like a mathy background.
Oh.
But it's also like rose quartzy,
very gem.
very gem, facets,
Yeah.
fractals. I don't know. Okay, what's happening now? Okay, so we have a bunch of requests that we will be playing.
Yeah.
Oh, the backdrop is real. Yes, it is. I saw a YouTube like sponsored video from people who make these, and I was like, I want one.
Get what we want.
It worked.
Yeah.
So Naomi requested a song. We have a new Facebook fan group
Yes.
to tell people about stuff like our online shows and new videos. We're not posting a ton in there. People are already in there. Like somebody posted their family's Doubleclicks themed Halloween costumes in there. So it's sort of
That's
a
so
community. There's a link in the description of the video. All that to say, we have some requests today specifically from the Facebook group, from the people who join there. If you want to hear about our stuff on Facebook, it's a good idea to join because it's really hard for us to get out information on Facebook.
It'll tell Facebook that you want to know it.
Yeah, but if you're in the group,
Yeah.
it's a lot easier to tell you about stuff. Yes, and so this song is a song about growing up. Growing up isn't fast. In fact, it's so slow that you don't see it happen. I turned around one day to find I worked a job and I need to file taxes, but I still like fun and I still like games and I still want to know all the dinosaurs' names. Dinosaurs were just really, really big chickens. Growing up is just being a really big kid. I don't feel old and I don't feel together, or like I'm part of the herd. I feel like I just missed a whole week of class where they learned how to cook and how not to be awkward. I need a YouTube tutorial that shows how to get me the life that I'm after. I'm just gonna be that one girl who will tell you that thing's too big to be a velociraptor. Dinosaurs dramatic.
I liked it. I just wanted to be the mirror image of you.
Oh.
No, I can't. Never mind.
It's okay. We tried for a second. It almost worked. Yeah. Okay, I wanted to tweet something real quick. Aubrey, you tell them
Good
about
idea.
Steven Universe.
Okay. Steven Universe, there's so many cool things about it. There's a character named Steven who is half human, half gem, and he lives with the Crystal Gems, who are from another planet altogether. There, you're back.
I'm back. It's fun.
It's super fun.
I like that you have to wear that costume now.
Yeah.
Just for the rest of the show.
Yep.
Because it's really hard to maneuver.
Can't move.
I'm just wearing a t-shirt. And then I got this. It's a school uniform shirt.
Oh, nice.
I got very into getting this costume. Ever since I got my Holtzman cosplay, I'm like, yeah, I want to do stuff. And then I added the blazer myself.
It's a great blazer.
I mean,
I think Sadie would approve.
I think if Sadie was a college professor, this is what she'd wear.
You never know. She very well may develop into a college professor.
This is her day-to-night look. She doesn't take off her shirt from the big donut.
No.
And she just goes right to teaching classes about donut psychology.
I love it.
I'm into it.
That sounds great. Or maybe horror movies.
Yeah.
She's very into horror movies.
Oh boy. Okay. I was going to try to figure out what's happening, but we're talking about chickens and dinosaurs tasting like chicken. So
sure.
They've got their own deal going.
Have fun in there, you guys.
Yeah, you just go for it.
We're so happy you're here.
This next song was one of the most requested songs.
What?
This month on our Facebook poll.
Nice.
And it's Nick Goolsby requested it for his friend Michelle, who is studying for, I believe, at grad school.
Oh, well done.
Yes. And this is a love nerd song, I suppose. You and I are kinda like Romeo and Juliet, and that I'm romantic and sweet, and you're an immature loser with friends who are unreasonably violent. You and I are kind of like Jim and Pam, season 1, in that I have a job and a boyfriend, and you have a kinda weird thing with Jell-O. In these stories we want to know, will they or won't they? But with us, I know the answer, we won't. In these stories we want to know, will they or won't they? But with us, I know the answer, we won't. You and I are kinda like Spike and Buffy, in that you have a terrible accent, and my house is full of weapons. You and I are kinda like Kaylee and Simon, in that I like spaceships and have a really great mind, and your whole darn family is crazy. You and I are kinda like Starbuck and Apollo, in that after all this is going to end in an anticlimactic way. You and I are kinda like Starbuck and Apollo, in that after all this unresolved sexual tension and emotional investment, time and money, this is going to end in an anticlimactic way. You and I are kinda like Mulder and Scully, in that you're paranoid, and even when you're right, I look like the smart one. You and I are kinda like Counselor Troy and Riker, in that I'm good at what I do, and you are usually useless. See, I switched it up that time. In these stories we want to know, will they or won't they? But with us, I know the answer, we won't. I like this.
I just want to have a pose.
It's important to
To pose. I would feel like we keep sounding different, but this is a different configuration than we normally have. Also, I'm wearing a wig that covers my ears.
Oh yeah.
So the sound is...
I feel like we sound different too, but I also have a purple dye in my hair, so it's probably
That's probably what it is.
in front of my ears.
Yeah.
Also, it's dark out at 6 in the evening.
Sure is.
I don't like it. Okay, I will admit 2 things.
Tell me 2 things.
I like it when it starts raining, but I don't like it when it gets too dark.
Mm.
There's like a sweet spot that's like September, I guess.
Yeah.
And then like the first 2 weeks of October.
Yeah.
Where it's like rainy, it's not too sunny, it's still a little clear sometimes, but it's not too warm. And then it gets to this point where it's November 17th.
Yeah.
And I know that we have a month and like 5 days where the days will keep getting shorter.
Yeah.
It's still getting shorter now.
It is.
I have to like actively appreciate the outdoors in a period of time before 5 p.m. and I'm only awake for like 2 hours
Yeah.
in that time, which is very frustrating. Josh Kloss backs me up that purple hair wavelength would make the sound different.
Thank you, Josh.
I mean, he's a mathematician. He
would know.
He would know. Oh, yeah, darn daylight savings. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it's not daylight savings' fault. It's
Just
probably
the way
science.
the world turns. Yeah, probably
Yeah.
science.
I don't know. It just makes me angry. All right, what are we doing now? Ooh, what's that?
Let's play music.
All right. Luke Powell
Hey, Luke.
requested this song in the Facebook group, and it was also a top voted song. This is a love song.
Yeah.
If it weren't for turkey, November would be the worst, is a wise thing that Crow Gould just said. I agree. Also, my birthday.
Yeah.
I like my
You're
birthday.
older
I'm
now.
older. My birthday was yesterday.
Sure was.
We went to karaoke.
Yeah.
We went to, we did a show. It was fun.
It was a really fun show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's all true.
You're going to get to hear it if you listen to Gosh Darn Fiasco.
I want to talk about that a little
Sorry.
bit later. No, it's okay. You can just,
I'm very excited to talk about it when we get there.
this is foreshadowing for a
Yes.
plug. I hope you're really excited. I can't stop looking at how amazing I look.
You look so good.
Oh, thank you for the birthday wishes, everybody. I'll accept them. I like it when it's about me.
That's good.
It's good.
That's
It's a
good
good
to
feeling.
own things.
There's a lot of other stuff we're going to talk about later, too. But for now, this can be about me. All right, here's a love song about gaming. Requested by Luke Powell. You're sure not tall, and you're not all that attractive, 'cause you're level 8 dwarf and you drink too much ale. You drink way too much ale, but you've got a nice axe and you know how to use it. It's +2 against zombies, and the moment you set foot in this campaign, you set a magic missile on my heart, charm person on my brain. Dungeons and Dragons, yes I like playing Dungeons and Dragons with you. Yes I do, yes I like playing Dungeons and Dragons, but I wanna get you out of this fantasy world and into my fantasy, and out of this basement and into the sun. Dungeons and Dragons, one time you saved me by setting an oncoming horde of golems on fire, and one time you saved me from the mouth of a volcano, 'cause you can levitate, which was a very clever spell choice, and I think the other players might be starting to suspect, 'cause you're always saving me when stuff turns to heck. But this is so much more than Dungeons and Dragons. Yes, I like playing Dungeons and Dragons with you. Yes, I do. Yes, I like playing Dungeons and Dragons, but I wanna get you out of this fantasy world and into my fantasy, where you could be my boyfriend and we could go out to dinner. Dungeons and Dragons. As we finish this battle and we slay the dragon and look around her lair for loot, like gold and magic items, I look around this room at all these gosh darn nerds and all their gosh darn books and their gosh darn dice and their primarily Windows-based computers and their Doritos and Mountain Dew. Everything here is disgusting but you. And Dungeons and Dragons, yes I like playing Dungeons and Dragons with you. Yes I do, Yep.
I get to play Dungeons and Dragons recently.
You did?
Yes, I did. I got to play from the new D&D book that came out 5e. Then I got to be a kobold monk.
Oh yeah, you played Tomb of Horrors.
Fun. Yeah, I played Tomb of Horrors, which is a very old mod.
I'm fairly certain that's what it's called.
Yeah.
I've played it once.
It was Tomb of Horrors, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's by Gary Gygax.
I remember when I played it, there were a lot of mirrors you would walk in and they would warp you places. And I kept wanting to go in them.
Oh, yeah.
But we didn't. We just found out what happened if we did.
Yeah.
It's like, I want weird stuff. But what? Tell me about your kobold.
Kobold monk, we all got together, we made level 12 characters, and then so it was got to be level 12, which meant like 2 attacks and very fast, so I could open all the doors and just ignore the darts, the missiles, because they counted as missiles, so I could either catch them or bat them away.
Are you trying to tell me
go through doors?
You could dodge bullets?
Yeah, and so we got really far. We only played for maybe 6-7 hours, so we didn't finish, but it was a really good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, I got a lot done that day.
I bet. Yeah.
That's great.
It was really fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
D&D is fun.
D&D is fun. This
Yay!
is the message for you.
Yep. I made a kobold monk and a bugbear barbarian.
A barbarian?
But my kobold didn't die, so I didn't play the bugbear.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good work.
Thank you.
You want to play one more song and then call
do.
in our special guest?
Special guest!
Yeah. All right. What one more song should we play, do you think?
Great question.
Thank you. Since we're on kind of this track of playing old songs, do you want to maybe play your song?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Thank you for asking.
This was requested by Jay Holomek on our Patreon.
Oh, thank you.
And they requested this song for their grandson Aiden, who was apparently born while they were at our show. Not the grandson.
Okay.
The person who requested the song. The grandparent.
Yes.
Was at a show of ours.
Okay.
I think at Gen Con.
Oh, yay.
While Aiden was being born.
Oh my gosh.
And now forces this child to listen to our music.
Yay.
And requested this song.
Congratulations.
So Aubrey, tell the nice people, just in case they don't know, about this song.
Aiden, this is for you. You probably already know the song. This is a lullaby I wrote for Mr. Bear, and Angela then helped me revise it, and now it's this song.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it goes.
Yep.
A lullaby to Mr. Bear. Sing a little lullaby to Mr. Bear. Tell him that you love him and that you are there. Mr. Bear needs to know you're there. So sing a little lullaby to Mr. Bear. You are ready to go to sleep. You and Mr. Bear are tucked in tight. Won't it feel good just to go to sleep and close your eyes, counting 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. When the lights turn out, the darkness comes, and I fear it. I can see the monsters and the ghosts and the spirits. You need to be watchful. Why do you close your eyes? Mr. Bear needs protection from the torture and demise. Out goes the light and it's dark as coal. The monsters feed on dreams and they're coming for your soul. Don't look now, child, it's better you not see. Just wait here for your doom. Counting 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So sing a little lullaby to Mr. Bear. Monsters everywhere. Tell him that you love him and that you are there. What is in the air? Mr. Bear needs to know you're there. So sing a little lullaby to better say your prayers. Yay!
Thanks
for
everybody.
requesting that song, everybody.
Okay. Oh, it's time.
It's the time to call the special guest.
Special guest.
Special guest time. It's time for a special guest.
Oh, that means
And
we
we'll
put on our headphones.
Some headphones so we can hear them too.
I do not remember how we first met our special guest, Aubrey.
Was it not at a convention?
It may have been at a convention.
Okay.
It may have been on the internet.
Or was it at a comic shop?
Oh, yeah. Yes, now I remember.
Yeah.
Our comic, this guest drew us a picture of a jetpack turtle.
Yeah.
It's from our song, Now I'm the Fastest.
Yeah.
And because they are comic artists.
Yes.
And they're wonderful. But they also make amazing music, and we have collaborated with them on musics.
Yes.
And we have collaborated with them. We collaborated them. You will be collaborated. In real life.
Yeah.
In the land of Canada.
Oh,
Which is where they live.
to the north.
To the north. The land to the north. A beautiful place.
This is entirely too much air.
I like it. It looks
Thank
good.
you.
Yes. I'm hoping that my messages are getting through all the way to Canada.
All the way to Canada.
And this guest will join us, and we're very excited. Hi, everybody in the chat. Joshua Green, Itinerant Soldier, Kendra.
Hi.
They're all very confused about the hair.
I understand. I am as well. This is not something I'm used to.
The one thing that we are sure of is that both of our hairs are affecting our audio listening capabilities.
Yes. I may have to switch out.
It's okay. You can switch out. We are not showing up. No, you're not.
Nope.
Oh shoot. This is going to be very exciting. While I am fixing this situation, I will tell you, I'm sorry, I got very close to your ears, that our next online show is December 13th, and which is a Tuesday. We were going to have it that Thursday, and decided not to because that's the day that Rogue One comes out. And we don't want you to miss your Star Wars. Do-do-do-do-do.
I'm very excited for Rogue One.
I'm excited too. I saw a new trailer that made me more excited than I was before. Okay, that's not working. We sent a new link to our guest, and then... So yeah, check out the description of this video and mark your calendars if you want to join us next month. We'll probably do some holiday/seasonal theme songs.
Yeah.
And we will wear different costumes. Oh yeah, thanks to our Patreon backers, they met our goal to have costumes. So we have more stuff coming.
So much costume.
And Aubrey got this wig.
I did.
I got this shirt.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Super fun.
I feel like
we have a good time dressing up.
Have a good time.
Yeah. I think someone's here.
Oh, someone's here.
Hello!
Yay!
Yay!
Sorry, I changed the link by making the terrible choices, and it's all my fault. But welcome to the show, everybody. It's Rock Paper Cynic.
Yay!
Hey everyone! Thanks so much for having me.
I feel like you've already met everyone in the chat. I saw you introducing yourselves in there. But could you please, for the people from the future and others who don't know, tell us, well, I guess standard question is, when did you start making music on the internet? But tell us everything about you.
Yeah, so also, hello future people. I hadn't even realized I'd be talking to future people. This is really cool. tell me about if cars can fly, because I have questions about that. Yeah, but no, I started making comics before I made music back in 2008-ish. I would do little doodles and notebooks as a way of like, I'd have like weird distracting thoughts when I was in classes, and it was a way of like getting those weird thoughts out and putting them down on paper. And I do them as little doodles in my notebooks. And then eventually that turned into trying to put some of those on the web as a webcomic. And then the webcomic started turning into just a place where I would like dump different creative thoughts I was having. I was starting to write music. So I thought, hey, I'm gonna try writing some music for some geeky people and sharing some like jokes or ideas that way. and ended up being a really rewarding thing to do. So probably the music started in 2009-ish, and I'm really happy that I've kept it up.
Yeah, and you've got a bunch of amazing projects. I can say words. One of which is Borkin Telephone. Can you talk about that? Because we got to participate in that. It was fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and it was such a privilege to get to work with you guys and a lot of the different sort of geek musicians who'd inspired me to like take my music more seriously. And yeah, no, it was like the geek musician community is such a cool, supportive community. Felt very intimidated emailing a lot of the people that I tried to get involved, because what I wanted to do is I wanted to have it be an album with all of my music, all my best songs together in one record, and then I wanted to try this weird experiment where I would do a musical game of Broken Telephone. So I took this like 1-minute track that opens the album, and I'd send it to, I think the first guy was Professor Shy Guy, and he'd listen to the song once and once only, and then he'd have to try and rewrite it from memory after that one listen. And then I sent it to you guys, and it went to Kirby Crackle and Sarah Donner and MC Frontalot and all kinds of fun people. And the song just morphed through all these different genres and versions. And then after it had been through 18 different iterations, I covered the final version on my own, so you could hear what it comes back to in my style, and it's like a completely different song. And it was such a fun project. And then I was lucky enough to have you guys join me on Geeks in Love, which is one of those songs that, like, now that I've done it with you guys, I can't do it solo anymore, because you added so much with the harmonies and the cello, and it never feels right to do as a solo song anymore.
Oh, you can. Just imagine us in your head, and no one else will, and it'll be...
They won't know.
Weird.
Yeah, that sounds perfect.
Awesome. Well, please play a song for us.
Yeah, I will do you a song about the truest kind of love that can exist, which is a love between a person and their streaming service of choice. In this case, this is a breakup song, but also a victory song called I Don't Need You, I've Got Netflix. I haven't gone out much since you've been gone. I haven't had to doubt much. I'm moving on, 'cause I've found something much better than you. And I'm rough around the edges, been days without sleep, but I'm not wasting these nights on counting sheep, 'cause I've found something much better to do. And you think you're pretty buff, but I found a better buffer. Think you've got the stuff, but I think I found another to give me what I want, what I really, really want. We just click, 'cause I don't need you, I've got Netflix. And I don't need you, I've got Netflix. And you were always such a deadbeat. The bills fell to me. But when I hooked up with Netflix, I got the first month free. It never says, hey hun, please just fill up on bread. And we used to turn on each other's laptops with just one touch. Now I put you in the sleep mode. It don't take much. I've got to say, my laptop lasts longer in bed. And you think you're pretty buff, but I found a better buffer. Think you've got the stuff, but I think I found another to give me what I want, what I really, really want. We just click, 'cause I don't need you, I've got Netflix. And I don't need you, I've got Netflix. And Netflix ain't perfect, but it's always been there for me. It accepts me just the way I am. No pants, no pride, no place to be. The signal's strong, Wi-Fi, and it's meant to be you and me. And if you don't have that show I'm searching for, you've got suggestions to make it up to me. Like an animated children's movie with a very similar title that's trying to pass off as Disney, but it's not Disney. You can't just fake The Lion King. Or the boring BBC version people just pretend they like more. A film with the same actor from 2004 when their career took a turn for the worse. Why would you do that movie? The atrocious mid-90s sequel with gratuitous CGI. Or that misleadingly clickable JPEG for a movie that's not actually available in your region at this time. Oh, this is it, the decision's mine. It's Eternal Bliss, $7.99, and you missed out. I'm never coming back to you. Tube. And I don't need you, I've got Netflix. I don't need you, I have got Netflix. Thank you all so much.
Yay! That's awesome.
Thank
that
you.
song. I'm sorry about things that are not available in your region.
Yeah, this is that one is a shout out to my fellow Canadians. I'm streaming to you from Vancouver, from the headquarters of Button Mash Productions. They make some really fabulous webcomics, and they agreed to host me and set up all the streaming equipment and hauled out microphone stands and moved their couch around to make room for me. So thank you to Button Mash Productions.
Yay! I'm so glad. Yeah, because you're on the other coast from where you usually are, but you were still able to do the show.
Yeah, normally I'm in Toronto, but I've gone mobile for the last little bit.
That's awesome. So we do have two important questions that we have to ask you, Rock Paper Cynic.
No, serious business.
And I know that you are one of, I think, two guests we've had before on the show that actually know the questions ahead of time. So I hope you're ready. And okay, so question number one.
Yes.
If you were a bird, what would be your favorite thing about being a bird?
If I was a bird, I mean, flight is really cool, but there's something about like eagle vision in particular that I think would just, like, as someone who is completely blind when the glasses come off, it would mean a lot to me to like always be able to see really good. And I feel like if I could have eagle vision, that would be great.
Yeah, that's a great answer.
Yeah.
And then question number two, if you were given the opportunity to name a galaxy, what would you name it?
I feel like something really unassuming, like Bob.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like Bob is a galaxy. Like that's a victory for Bobs everywhere, and there are a lot of Bobs. There are a lot of
true.
Bobs. Yeah.
It would be a good crowd pleaser.
Yeah.
And then you would then have the metaphor like Bob contains multitudes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
he's got a lot going on, lots of different worlds.
Yeah.
Lots of different suns.
Sure.
Lots of whatever else is going on in the
Yeah.
Bob galaxy.
Bob has a lot going on. Yeah, it's
I
true.
think we all agree.
Yeah. Are there any Bobs in the chat? I really hope there are Bobs in the chat.
I hope so.
That one was for you, Bobs.
So I was looking as if they could hear us in real time, but they can't. Could you play for us one more song?
I would love to play one more song. I will do a song that is also off of Borkin Telephone. That is about when you have that sort of perfect group of friends together in the right place at the right time, and you have like the ultimate gaming group. And it's something that you really have to treasure because often, you know, that happens in high school or college, and then people move away or they graduate or they go overseas, and the group breaks apart. And it's always, there's always like, I always think back to some of those moments that I got to share with people and those friendships, and I wish I knew how to treasure them more when they were happening. So this is a song that I wrote for some of those people about kind of being in that special place in your life. Television's been on for 37 consecutive hours. This SNES marathon is getting out of hand, but who cares? We'll stop keeping count of the empties or tallying hours of classes we've missed. We'll play Mario Kart until the world outside is just a crack in the blinds and a thin bar of glare. And this will never end. The perfect score, the perfect roommates. This will never end. Playing retro games till too late. This will never end. Dodging real life rent and due dates. This will never end until it does. We carry character sheets like secret identities in our backpacks. And 4 nights a week we sit down with our dice bags to save the world. You know the Skeleton King's not gonna kill himself unless he hears about this rent situation. I wish landlords took payments in gold pieces and pearls. And this will never end. 4 hours arguing deployments. This will never end. Save against gainful employment. This will never end. This irresponsible enjoyment. This will never end until you find somebody, find a job, declare a major move abroad, a move out, move up, move on, forget. But not yet, not yet, not yet. Find somebody, find a job, declare a major move abroad, a move out, move up, move on, forget. But not yet, not yet, not yet. Not yet. The semester is over, the lease is expired and rotting. The days turn against us and shamble forward, undead, unbound. And as we clean out the kitchen and I walk to the curb with a pile of old pizza boxes, this empty rattle of crusts is the saddest of sounds. And this will never end. Pack up consoles and controllers. This will never end. Console ourselves with see you laters. This will never end. I want to go home, disappear. This will never end. Home was supposed to be right here. This will never end. Home was supposed to be right here. This will never end. Home was supposed to be right here. This will never end. Home was supposed to be right here. This will never end until... Thanks very much.
Yay! That's full of feelings. How
Yeah.
dare you?
Yeah, I know. I snuck a feeling song in.
You monster.
That's one of the things that I've always loved about your guys' work, and especially the live concerts, is you balance the funny songs with the feeling songs so well. And I'm still learning how to do that. So I thought if there was one place where I'd take a chance and do it, it would be here.
Thank
Hashtag
you.
Doubleclicks Live.
Yeah. Speaking of hashtag Doubleclicks Live, I know that the wonderful people that are hosting you, have a Kickstarter going on right now. Could you tell us about that?
Yeah, so Button Mash Productions is like a West Coast-based sort of webcomics group. They're these great guys who like work together and they bounce ideas off each other and they make these great comics. And one of them is Cheer Up Emo Kid, which is actually a comic that I've been reading for a long time. And right now they're putting together a Kickstarter collection for Cheer Up Emo Kid. To collect, I think, the 8 years of comics into like a best of anthology. And if you want to check that out, you can check that out at cheerupemokid.co/Kickstarter.
Sweet. Could you tweet that link with the hashtag Doubleclicks Live also? And then
Yeah,
people
I
can find it?
definitely will.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody.
Thanks for having me.
Please check out Rock Paper Cynic, all of your
places.
many different medias of things.
Yeah.
I hope you have a wonderful until we see you again.
Yes.
Yeah,
Good
thanks.
travels.
You guys too. And I will see everyone in the chat.
Yay! Bye!
Bye-bye. Thanks again.
Yes. and he just disappears.
What?
Disappears into the ether.
Where did they go?
Somebody in the chat said you look like punk rock rose quartz now.
Thank
This is
you.
Aubrey's real hair.
Yeah.
But actually, we could just put our hats on, probably. Yeah.
We got hats.
We got hats. This is what we used our Patreon money on.
That's true.
They're glittery.
Yeah, such
And
glitter. So shine.
Technically, I do believe we are backwards, but I feel like this is maybe French.
But I want this one.
Yeah, I want this one. So I actually just have been wearing this around recently.
It's a great look.
Clicks double. It's backwards. That makes me so laugh.
Much happy.
Much happy. All right. We're going to do some more music now.
Let's play more songs.
All right, everybody.
Yay. I like those songs.
I know, he fills me with so many feelings.
Such feelings.
This weekend, my fiance and I are going to the coast with his like college friends from like that era of like this will never, and like they get together and I've heard so many stories of like their like, you know, the golden age of them being ne'er-do-well nerds, and it's very great.
That's exciting.
I'm excited about hanging out with them again. So I'm full of feelings now, which is good.
Yeah.
This song is it was requested by Susanna Broadwell, as well as many other people, and is a song about dealing with bad days and trying to turn it around, which is a thing, especially here in the U.S.
Yes.
We have been dealing with quite a bit recently. So here is a song to embrace some joy. When I wake up on the wrong side of the planet, and the creamer for my coffee has gone bad, and the people on the street should really can it, 'cause I don't think they would like me when I'm mad. Down at the bottom, I have a secret trick. It's a thing to bring me up when I am low. It's simple, it is easy, and it's real quick, and it went extinct 200 million years ago. Dimetrodon, they ate sharks and were 10 feet long. Dimetrodon, it's a thought that I can count on. When my darkest thoughts have got a hold on me, I close my eyes and I remember all their giant teeth to shake off all the problems I have piled on. I picture the sailback giants of Dimetrodon. I am walking in a mall or in an airport, and I'm filling up with loneliness and fear. Like I'm not really a member of this species, and I don't think I am special, I'm just weird. When I am feeling this one thing can make me smile, there are other folks who never quite fit in. They're kind of mammals, but they look like reptiles, and I bet that difference never bothered them. Dimetrodon, they ate sharks and were 10 feet long. Dimetrodon, it's a thought that I can count on. Be yourself. Count on your inner strength. Find your people. Hunt the weak. Dimetrodon. 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 Thanks, everybody.
Hey.
Thank you, Susanna, and everybody who requested that song. Oh boy, Aubrey.
I like it because every time I look at the screen, I can see my hat.
What could be better than that?
That makes me happy.
Aubrey, is it okay if I get real for a minute?
Are we getting
Just-
real?
Okay. I meant actually. I'm just adjusting
okay.
the hat constantly, but permission? You can
Please.
keep just looking at yourself. That's fine.
I'll go with you.
Okay.
Okay.
So, we haven't talked about it a ton, but a thing happened recently, which was the election. And the outcome was a thing that a group of people in the world did not think was even possible. And it feels like a symbol of a lot of stuff that's really bad. And it hit me really hard and hit a lot of people really hard. I'm sorry. Okay. We're okay.
Okay.
All right.
We can do this.
And we spent a really long time just sort of trying to collect ourselves and think about what we are trying to do with our lives and with our music and so on. It's interesting because as I get older, the thing that I realize more and more that I didn't, really believe as a young person is just sort of the importance of love and understanding. And I know there's a lot of there's a clash going on right now, especially on social media, of like empathy and tone policing. Like, people should be angry. People should be so angry. You don't have to be empathetic or forgiving of people who you feel are attacking you. You don't have to. But for those of us who just have, for me, I have a ton of privilege. I think it's a job of mine to try to find the ignorance in the world, and instead of just yelling at it, try to figure out where this hate and fear comes from, and make a change. Come from a place, because I've been super ignorant in the past, on a basic level, to all kinds of basic levels. Like, I remember bullying bisexual people in high school, and I'm fucking bisexual. Sorry for swearing. And it's just like, it's a thing that I don't think you're a bad person if you have some views that are racist, like, you can say things that are racist and calling that person, anyway, a racist may not help, maybe saying, anyway, we have a lot of feelings about this, and that's going to be a big thing that we're working on coming up, and a lot of music that we've been writing. And it's just been like a really dark time, I think, for a lot of people, because of me, and I feel very guilty about it. I think because of my ignorance and my bubble, I didn't believe what could happen in the election could happen. And then it did happen. And I think that's on me. I think that's on a lot of us. Yeah. That's basically what I wanted to say. I was really down for a really long time. And it kind of wasn't until yesterday when we did this show. We had the amazing Chelsea Kane on our podcast, and we did a live show that we had booked long before the election. And I laughed just so hard. We just were all there. And I think creating media, not to make us ignore our problems, but to recharge us, to create positive representation, and to give us something to celebrate, is still a very important thing to do. And so I felt good about doing that show, and then it was just so much fun. Yeah. We made a podcast about Star Trek and silliness, and it was great. Yeah. And then we sang karaoke, and we did an Alexander Hamilton rap, and we covered songs from Chicago, and we just had a great time. And I hope that all of you are, I know we're all fighting our own battles right now, but you can find the balance of empathy and understanding and anger and joy and self-care, but hard work, because that's something that we all really need to do coming up. Yep. I have a platform, and I just used it. There we go. I'm sorry, everybody. I know we've all been saying that a lot recently, but I wanted to say it.
Thank you for being here. We love having you as our community, and it feels really nice to have love coming in from you guys too. It really helps us a lot. Yeah. And I hope you all are finding your community and reaching out and finding that love with other people.
Yeah.
Which is what Angela just said.
Yeah. Hugs to all of you. So we're gonna play this new song that we wrote now, which is a song we wrote right before the election, but sort of about all of the same stuff that's happening. And it is called Mobius. And my capo is in my guitar case, and Aubrey has to get it in her wedding dress.
Coming.
I'm dancing with my hat.
Nice hat.
It's so glittery.
Nice hair. Your hair looks great.
Thank you.
Oh gosh.
This dress is so big. Thanks, everybody. Here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
I could hold on to how I've been done wrong. I think about it quite a lot, and I bring it along. I've already written several angry songs, and hate grows like katamari if we don't send it back like pong. But it doesn't prove a point to turn around and act the same. I'd only multiply the pain by changing all the names. I could pass on all my anger till everybody's just like us, and turn the world into a giant hate-filled Mobius. Mobius, if it doesn't go away, our pain only gets stronger. Mobius, the road won't change, it just keeps on getting longer. Mobius. The story started far too long ago. We were hurt, and we want to push that fear and hurt forward to show that we can, but there's nowhere for that energy to go. If you bully because you were bullied, then we all remain alone. We have amplified our anger. We have pitchforks, guns, and flames. But the ones who hurt each one of you aren't the ones getting blamed. It is too late for revenge. We must forgive everybody. Thanks for being here.
This always makes me feel good
Yeah.
to be on here doing this show.
I love doing that. Like this, I feel like yesterday was a turning point, and I'm so happy the show was today because if it was any earlier, I really don't know what we would have done. Okay, we're gonna play a few more songs.
Yay!
We've got only a little bit of time, so maybe we'll play 2 more songs.
Great.
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
This next song is a cover that we just put up on YouTube. It's a cover of a Daniel Ate the Sandwich song.
She's great.
She's amazing. She's great. Also, I wasn't disagreeing.
No,
yes,
yes,
she is
and.
amazing. She is. We played with her a few times, and her new album, The Terrible Dinner Guest, is just incredible.
Yeah.
It's very honest and like in so many ways. And this song is sort of, to me, I haven't asked her what the song is about, but to me it's a sort of a song about being grateful when a really wonderful thing happens to you.
Yay.
And so that's why I like it, and that's why we covered it up on the channel, and why we're gonna play it for you now. Let's see how everybody's doing.
How's everybody doing?
Party, party. Party, party. Everybody is great. Is what I'm getting from the
Everybody's
from the chat.
amazing.
They're all great.
And they're amazing.
And well, great too. We're just fighting. Yay! Here we go. The song is called The Universe. Am I wrong? Nope. I am wrong.
Okay.
There are girls across the universe wishing in a world Danielle for writing that song. Everybody check out Danielle Ate the Sandwich. She's on YouTube and she's amazing.
Yes.
She was a guest on this show
She sure was.
a long time ago. We should have her
Yeah.
back.
That's a good idea.
She's wonderful. All right, we're gonna play one more song. That's what I said, right?
Yeah.
One more song?
That's what you said. You are correct.
I think I want to do this one.
Let's do it.
Thank you everybody for requesting and dedicating songs. You can request and dedicate for next month already on a link in the chat room. What other things do we have in the chat room? Oh, we're going on a Nerd Night Out tour.
Yeah.
Sorry, not a link in the chat, in the description of the video. February 11th and 12th with Joseph Scrimshaw
Joseph Scrimshaw.
in Portland and Seattle. Tickets are available now. Those are 21 and over shows. And they're going to be really great.
Yeah.
Going to be funny stuff. Our album Lasers and Feelings, which is a CD, is almost sold out. Like the physical CDs, it'll be on the internet forever.
Yeah.
But if you're a person who likes physical CDs or wanted to get one for somebody for Christmas or something like that, now is the time to do it because we literally just sent the last 5 copies of it to the warehouse. So look at the link in the description of the video for that information. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. We love you very much. And we are very thankful that you exist. And we want you all to stay safe and be happy. And love each other.
Yes.
Okay, this song was requested by T. Perrin Mitchell.
Yeah.
MVP all around. I was just listening to the Going Last Tabletop Gaming podcast today.
Oh, yeah.
And he was shouted out there
Nice.
for being a Patreon backer.
Thank you for backing the Patreon. Thank you for
Yeah, and you
Patreon
back our Patreon. Yeah. Thank you,
backers that make this happen.
Yes, you're all wonderful. You truly are. And he requested this song for Rose. So to Rose from T. Perrin
Rose.
Mitchell, and to all of you from us, we love you very much. You are cool and smart and nice. You're the beans to my rice. You don't have to ask me twice. I love you so much. I love you like a burrito. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ask me about my favorite stuff. It's not mean and it's not tough. 'Cause it should be easy to be in love. I love you so much. I love you like a burrito. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Like a space age food pod made of magic and dreams. I'm a lucky girl because I have you on my team. I like candy and I like wine. I like it that you are mine. You are sweet and you are fine. I love you so much. I love you like a burrito. Oh, 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 oh. Everybody. Oh, 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 oh. A tortilla is a hug made out of flour. I wanna see your face every single hour. Oh, 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 oh. It should be easy to be in love. It should be easy to be in love. It should be easy to love you like a burrito. We'll be around, you guys. We love you so much. Bye.
Push the button, Frank.